Hello everybody. Check out my little hair, my little hat. I am coming at y'all live from my backyard, and I have my lemonade with me. It's over here. It's just sitting right next to me, enjoying this beautiful weather that we're having. It is about 7 o'clock in the evening as I'm filming, and it's a Sunday. It's a self-care Sunday. I am so enjoying today and just being out here. We are kind of in the process of redoing this backyard, so I'd love to film more out here, as we kind of continue on into spring and summer, and even in the fall. Getting some new patio furniture, and I planted a couple little flower pots today, so I am in my spring feeling mood. I got my hat on, I got my little bun poking out. I'm in like this little kind of moo like dress, and I haven't left the house all day, guys. Like, this has been a super lazy day for me. It's been a very restorative self-care Sunday for me. I have done a lot in terms of just chilling and relaxing. I watched a movie this afternoon. I made brunch. I'm about to make some really yummy dinner. I'd be having like seafood paella, probably a side salad, and I'm not sure what else. I may do like a sweet potato or something like that, depending on my mood. But overall, it's just been a very restorative, self-care Sunday. I love the Universe Guru. I've been listening to her all day, and I've just kind of been doing a lot of self-reflection. I also watched a really great movie this afternoon, like I told you guys. If you are somebody who likes watching movies about different cultures and things like that, if you are, into things like that, the movie The Luck Joy Club on Amazon Prime, amazing. Wow, I cried, I laughed, everything. It's about mother-daughter relationships. And then after that, I started cleaning up a little bit, and I just got started thinking about like so many different things, and today has just been, it's been so lovely, to just be at home and like just not really do much, just like eat some good food, lounge around in my PJs, clean up, clear out, lounge on the couch, watch a good movie, a thought-provoking movie. I got a chance to plant some wildflowers. I think I'll show you guys the little setup. So this is like right by the door, and it's just I'm not done yet. Obviously the flowers haven't bloomed, but I kind of have this little setup here, and I just think like it's super cute. It's my little Dollar Tree flower pot area, and we had that watering can from another, I don't even know where it's from, it's so old, but I just added it there for decorative purposes. And once we kind of finish the little remake out here, I think it's just gonna look so cute. It's gonna add a really nice little touch. So that is what I've been doing today. And I just feel really, really good about it, cleaned up a lot of things, cleared out a lot of things, and I just got started thinking about how we need to make time, especially as feminine women and women that are on this journey of self-improvement and living in alignment and living in our authenticity, where we can restore ourselves, and especially if you are working, if you are dating, if you're in a relationship, and honestly, not even just romantic relationships, just maintaining relationships in general. It can be very, draining, you just, between work and trying to manage everything, and if you have children, that's another thing, right? Trying to think forward for your future and plan for that, and then also maintaining the relationships in your life, like I just mentioned, trying to cultivate what you want, for yourself in this present moment and also towards the future. It can be a lot. And if you're committed to self-development, like I mentioned, and just living a more aligned life, it can be a lot to take on, you know? And this is why we need to make that time, you know, for restorative self-care, whether that be on Sunday, whether that be on a Monday, whether that be, you know, multiple times during the week, which I do try my best to do. But let's face it, like I mentioned, when you're dealing with all of those things at once and you're trying your best, it can be a lot, you know, for any woman. And so I guess I just wanted to come on the camera and kind of just share with you guys what an amazing restorative self-care Sunday this is and has been and will continue to be, because I still have my bubble bath that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat some yummy supper, probably enjoy a glass of wine, and I've got my lemonade here. This is like a pink lemonade, and I feel like I'm just living the life right now with my little sun hat and my little dress on, and just, you know, the weather is beautiful. And even though I have not really done the bulk, I guess, out here to, like, you know, really make it the way that I want it to look, because we got the patio furniture set. It just has to be put together. But I feel like I am envisioning it right now as I'm sitting here, and I'm just envisioning, you know, how amazing it's going to be in the months to come. Just being able to come out here, lounge, you know, look at my flowers growing. And I think there's also going to be, we're putting a garden in back there, probably in that corner that you see over there by the fence. And just being able to, you know, enjoy the little things like hanging out in my backyard, and just creating that little paradise in my own home, in my own area, and have a place to just relax, come out and enjoy being out in nature, because we are nature, you know. And there's a reason why we call it Mother Nature and not Father Nature. Our feminine essence is so connected to this earth and just nature in general, and the world, the earth, the ground, the growth process, when it comes to just how plants grow and how we stay nourished, and, you know, just the life cycle in general, even animals. And so I do believe there's something special there, you know, specifically for us women who are connected to our feminine and our feminine essence. And that's something that should be nurtured, you know, and really, really embraced. So I try my best to spend as much time in nature. That's actually something that I do quite often. Today I wanted to go to the gym and swim, because you guys know that is something that I like to do. I like to go and take a swim, whether that be in the indoor pool or the outdoor pool, you know, depending on the time of year. But I just wanted to be lazy today. I just felt it in my spirit. I was like, I really need to take the time to just be at home and rest and recuperate and, you know, get myself mentally and physically prepared for the week ahead. I went on vacation, came back, you know, jumped right back into the work week, and it was really tough for me. I had been really tired, but, you know, I was proud of myself because I listened to my body. And I did not do that much this weekend, you know. Last night I did go out to see some friends, and we did have dinner, and the whole plan was we were going to go. It was Saturday night. We were going to go out. But after dinner, we were just like, you know, it's 10:30 and it's Saturday night, and like we kind of just want to go home. So I was not alone in that. But, you know, that is listening to your body, listening to, you know, your kind of, I guess, what you're feeling that you need. And as fun as it is to go out and, you know, see and be seen, it just was not the night for that. So, you know, we tabled that for another time. But I needed this. I needed to be at home. I needed to be, you know, planning my little flowers and drinking my lemonade outside and like spending the day in my PJs and just like, not doing much because I needed this restorative self-care day, and if that is something that you need, like I mentioned before, with dealing with all of the things that we, have to deal with as women, whether you are single, you're married, you have children, you don't have children, you're working full-time, part-time, or even if you're not working at all, depending on the different aspects of your life and what is needed from you, we all need to make that time for ourselves in one way or another and listen to our body, For me, I've always been a driven and ambitious person, but I have really had to get creative, on ways that I want to show up, things that I will do, to kind of get myself closer to where I want to be, and things that I just won't, things that I just can't accept and put up with, behaviors, people, jobs, situationships, a lot of things, circumstances, a lot of things. And, life is ever changing, ever growing. We are ever growing, ever changing. Things never stay the same, and they shouldn't. We should continue to move and grow and change just like life does. And that's just the way that it is. Nobody prepares us for it, but we have to keep that momentum and we have to continue to move forward. Unfortunately, that does mean that we are going to have to let some things go, maybe some people go, and remove ourselves from certain circumstances. And as you guys know, this is my birthday month, and I just feel like I have done this and I've been doing this. It's been a part of my inner work. It's been a part of my journey, and I've gotten myself to a place that I'm so happy and I'm so proud and I'm so sure of who I am and what I want. A lot of things that used to bother me, even last year at this time, do not bother me anymore. I won't even say don't bother me anymore, because that would, well, in some cases, yes, that's true. But in other cases, I will say it's not that they don't bother me. It's just that it doesn't bother me as much and to the greatest extent that it did, a period of time ago. So, wow, that has just shown me like my growth 1000%, having sort of the same situations coming up and just being able to handle them so much differently with grace and, just being mindful and emotionally intelligent on how I handle certain situations. I can see my own growth even from just the last year, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for the future, guys. I've got so many things coming up, so many plans, for myself and just even for the channel, but I share my life on here, so anything that I'm planning for myself, I'm planning to show you guys, include you guys, and just share what is happening with me and what is going on in my journey, and just the different levels, that we are reaching in this level up. It's a no makeup, day for me, so I'm just gonna keep my little shades on, so don't mind. They're actually pretty cool. They're like magnetic with my glasses, so they're just magnets, sunglass magnets that you just pop on. They're really, really awesome. So I love those on days that I don't wear contacts. But guys, we are reaching new levels. 2022, it's actually crazy because now that April's kind of coming to an end, it's going to be May, then June, then we're going to be halfway through the year, like that. It's going to be wild, but I guess the older you get, the more time seems to fly, and that's okay. I feel like I'm just very, very excited and very much looking forward to a lot of the things that I am manifesting and creating in my life, and just a lot of the realizations that I've had, and I think we all have that, even the people around me. So much has changed, so much has happened just in the last 6 months alone. Unfortunately, I've seen that a lot of us have experienced a lot of loss, at least the people in my life. I don't know if that is, I'm not sure exactly what that means. But that is something that I've seen and I've been hearing a lot of with other people in my life. And I just, in my prayers, I hope and I pray that, God is using, it's been a lot of elderly people, and I should also mention that, but also not, but I always pray, that God, reveal certain things and, use even these negative situations for, a purpose, a good purpose, and, just use everything that has been meant to destroy us to propel us forward. And that is my prayer, guys. And I've seen, that people going through so much these last few months, I will say since the beginning of the year. And loss is a big part of that. But just really grappling with life in many ways. And just, as kind of COVID is kind of dying off a little bit, or I will say life is kind of starting to resume a little bit back to normal, at least from what I can see and how my daily life is, not having to wear masks and, going out and about and not really being as restricted as we have been these past 2 years. There's just a huge shift happening, and I think this is a great time to really zero in and focus in on, just those goals that we all have. And just, for me, a lot of that has to do with the self-development and, the feminine alignment. But then also any other, goals that you have for yourself. And so there's somebody talking right behind me. So I may have to end this video soon because it's been nice and quiet up until now. But I hope that anything and everything that I've said has resonated with you. Comment down below about any thoughts that you might have, about any of the things that we spoke about in this video. I know it was all over the place. I love to talk in circles on my vlogs, but I am about to enjoy some dinner, and probably I have another movie on my to-watch list on Prime. Girly movies, movies that are just about romance and stuff. Last night I watched Brown Sugar. This morning I watched The Joy Luck Club, and then tonight I'm gonna watch Under the Tuscan Sun. So 3 very different movies, and I'm just gonna enjoy and lounge around and just have myself a day, because that's one thing I feel like I don't make enough time for, is to watch movies and just, be in my comfy cozies and like be a girl and cry and laugh and just, do me. So that's the plan, and I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.